advice would you give to someone who is just starting out the vegan diet? Don't try to make all the fancy meals at first. It'll probably feel overwhelming. Also, don't stress over following recipes to the T. You can always improvise. The other day, I was making like a cauliflower cheese sauce with a friend, and in addition to cauliflower, the recipe needed cashews, but I didn't have cashews, so I used almonds. It's totally okay. Just have fun. Don't be afraid to mix random things. Don't be afraid to use your leftover rice and beans that you used for your bowl to now use it for your burrito. Just get creative and sauce it up. Whatever you're eating, sauce it up. It'll help the transition. And also, I mean, when I first started my vegan diet, I wouldn't say when I started, I used a lot of meat alternatives. It was maybe a little bit after I was into it that I started using a lot of meat alternatives. So it totally helps someone who is transitioning, but just don't go all out with buying them, because one, it does get expensive, and two, it's not the healthiest option. If you're really craving like a burger, sure, go buy it. You know, it's okay from time to time, but just don't make it an everyday thing. How do you shop on a budget on a vegan diet? Stay away from the cool looking snacks. Those are always expensive. If you go to Whole Foods or even Publix, people think Whole Foods is super expensive, but I'm sorry, Publix could be just as expensive. A bag of kale chips, and it brings like this amount of kale chips, it's like $6. You can go to the produce section, get a bunch of kale, will be like $3 or $4, and bring them home, rinse them, chop it, season them, massage them, and air fry them, and you'll get a whole tray of kale chips for much cheaper and much more enjoyable too, probably because you know you made it yourself. I don't know about you, but it makes me happy when I make something really good. So I stay away from the cool snacks. I stay away from the meat alternatives. Like, meat alternatives are really expensive, and most of them you can even make yourself. You know, if you really want like some bean burger, I know a lot of them are like bean based and stuff. Just soak your beans, get like some flaxseed or some oat flour or even some rice, and get some carrots and spinach, some garlic, onion, pepper, mash it all together, and boom, you have a veggie burger. So most of them you can make yourself. And I stay away from the processed foods. They're expensive. Just stick to produce and stick to whole foods, and your payment will be much less. Do you eat meat alternatives? Why or why not? I just went over that. They're expensive. They make me feel like crap. They make me feel bloated. They lower my energy. They make me gain weight. It's just, there's nothing positive about it. I used to love it because I love the taste, but now I really don't need it because I'm finding love and satisfaction in other foods that are not meat alternatives.
Nothing.